Oh, a strong warning to Muhammadu Buhari. Coalition of CEOs tell Buhari to stop killing Nigerians. Warns of mass action. Of course, I think it's about time right thinking people, individuals come together and stop playing the quiet game. If something is going on and you're quiet about it, silence is assumed to be consensus. If you're asked a question and you keep quiet, most often and known is taken that, okay, you're quite happy with that. If not, it's expected that you should object. So, whatever is going on in this country and everybody, is quiet, it feels like, okay, I mean, it's fine. Just a few people dying here and there, nobody speaking. Don't worry. Very soon it will come to the doorstep. And that's why, this whole issue going on in the country is what has led to what we call the different various agitation, so much so that we have even the Midwest coming up to say, you know what, we want our own republic. And if this is to really spearhead and see the light of day, it's going to be fueled by Buhari's inability to lead the country. If we have a president truly and really who is somebody visionary and somebody of unity, you would have found that this whole agitation wouldn't have been there as much as we see it today. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Collusion of CEOs tell Muhammadu Buhari stop killing Nigerians, warns him of serious consequences, mass action to be taken by Nigerians. Lagos, the group Joint Action Civil Society Coalition has told President Muhammadu Buhari to take urgent steps to stop the killing of Nigerians, even as it warns of mass action on Monday, 26th of May. The coalition of over 100 CEOs has called on Nigerians to register with displeasures with the state of affairs across the country by participating in a series of mass action on Monday, 26th of May. The group urged Nigerians to participate in the solemn assembly across the country to commemorate the fourth National Day of Mourning and Remembrance of Victims of Mass Atrocities on May 28, 2021, and boycott all Democracy Day activity on May 29, 2021 in protest of the deplorable state of the country's democracy. A press statement on Sunday reads, "We again call on Muhammadu Buhari with a strong warning to lead national government and the state government to rise up to their constitutional duties as enshrined in the Constitution, Section 14, Subsection 2 and Subsection B, to ensure the security and welfare of all Nigerians and put the nation back on the path of justice and truth. This destruction and killing of Nigerians carried out by this present administration is not acceptable." The statement signed by Jointly Action Civil Society Coalition Nigeria Most Secretariat reads, "State of the Nation, a call to President Muhammadu Buhari to stop the bleeding and take action to end the current evil going on. State the following and shape increase of 43% of mass atrocities in 2020. Nigerians have continued to experience a decline in social security across the nation. It stressed that in the first quarter of 2021, January to March alone, Nigeria recorded all-time quarterly high of almost 2,000 fatality. State of the Nation, a call to President Muhammadu Buhari to stop the bleeding and take action immediately, states the following: sharp decline in the security situation of the country is not acceptable. This is your fundamental constitutional duty. It stressed that the first quarter of 2021, January to March, Nigerians recorded all-time quarterly high of almost 2,000 fatality from mass atrocity incited across the country and within weeks across the six geopolitical zone. There have been escalation of violence across and more death. How can we have a precedent and death like this is ongoing with no word from the very president of the country? Do we have one? And if we do, the rate at which kidnapping, armed robbery, killing, unknown gunmen, and the rest of it is unbelievable. We need the presidency to take urgent actions as Nigerians are coming up right now to take action in the face of all that is facing us at the moment. If we do nothing, the situation will not get better. It will continue to deteriorate. An urgent appeal to the president of the country to rise up to his constitutional duty. That is, if we have a president, on a more serious note. With all that is going on, the presidency will only respond to jihad is funny enough, Pantami, who has committed a lot of atrocities and is known around the nations of the world as somebody who supports, associates himself, and joins himself with this kind of group. We're supposed to have a president who was supposed to speak for the people, who was supposed to be someone who will be able to, speak out for Nigerians and bring direction to the present state of the country. Sadly, reverse is the case. We seem not to have anybody of such at leadership, and the ship seems to be sailing unpiloted, ungoverned, undriven, and there is no one there. And the truth of the matter is, if you are in a plane and the plane is not on autopilot, even when there is an when you put it on autopilot at some point, there is still a pilot in charge in case of eventuality to bring what direction and put things in order. What's happening is we are not coasting where we now have where we have put on autopilot. We are not actually in that coasting time. We are actually in a time where you say you're on the plane and there is turbulence, and guess what? The pilot is absent. So imagine the fear. Just imagine it. You're on the plane and the pilot is absent. That is what absent. That is what is happening in Nigeria today. We've all boarded this plane that actually is we're in the middle of the air, some 440 something thousand feet above ground level, and nothing is happening. And Nigerians are shouting and wailing, what is going on? People are praying, God save us. And it seems like nothing is happening. We must continue to let our voices out and pray so that God will help us. Leave us a comment. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our news, latest one. God bless you. Bye for now.